y luego que no se ve casi, pero pone Nike Atlantic y abajo negro y está guay, porque por eso se ve a veces no se ve casi. Mamá, ¿sabes lo que voy a hacer? Cortarme la parte de atrás, y agarrarme la parte de atrás. Y la parte de atrás está...
The final weekend of the summer. Hope you're enjoying it wherever you are as we are off and running on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. Leading the charge will be their quarterback, always fun to watch, Deshaun Watson.
Tremendous overall athlete, does everything that you're looking for. Big time in the quarterback run game against their better opponents, but can also operate skillfully from the pocket and can beat you with his mind as well.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Diggs. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And they'll run the option to start the drive. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
4-yard line.
Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
On the stop. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 32. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. Now a first down carry by Jones. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. From the gun, McLeod. He'll drop this underneath for Jones. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
So they go pass on 3rd and 2. They complete it, but no gain. Should they have tried to run it?
I thought that running the ball in that situation is what they would have done, because at worst case scenario, you may bring up a 4th down decision for your team. Instead now, they're not close to the 1st down.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on 3rd, Watson. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete.
Pass complete to O.J. Howard. A gain of 9.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a 1st down.
Complete to O.J. Howard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on 1st quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
A gain of 4.
The numbers on the ground for Henry last week. 16 carries, just shy of 140 yards and a touchdown. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 33. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
3rd down.
From the gun, here's Watson. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He's locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Is good. That ties the game at 3-3.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Carter, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
So for the 2nd time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the 1st. Here's the option. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, a give to Jones. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Operating from the gun. McLeod throwing deep for Galladay. Yeah, that is incomplete.
So 1 1st down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And it'll be Titan football. Now a 1st down throw. Watson got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
A gain of 14.
These 2 teams all tied after 1.
That's the end of the 1st quarter, with the score tied 3-3.
A 1st down carry for Henry. Takes to midfield, but no further. Just a yard there. Here's 2nd and 9. Just a yard on that last run.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 50, it's Watson. And Jones has it over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. It's caught. Jones. And he will have a Titans first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. On first down, Watson. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now second down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Watson. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 14. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Out of the gun, Watson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. From the gun on third down, Watson. The third down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. That took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
The kick is good. Makes the score Titans 6, Falcons 3.
So we're trading first half field goals. No breakthrough on the touchdown front. Got a 6-3 game.
Yeah, and I know so many people look at a game through offensive eyes, right? They want to see how the game's played that way. You know how I'm going to view it, right? The defenses, to me, have responded well in this game. Like what I'm seeing from them. Both of them hoping to keep it to field goals and not give up big touchdowns.
Now this offense trotting back onto the field. Let's turn our attention here to Ronald Jones. He's been good. They've utilized him well, but they're losing here in the second quarter. What might they change offensively?
I think that what you try and do is expand how you get the ball to him a little bit. Get him out in open space, maybe swing the ball to him. What's that they used to call in the West Coast offense, the long handoff? Yeah. Serve as your running play that way, as well as continue to feed him the football. Some of these runs now may pop bigger later in the game because of the effects of running it. Sometimes people, after a while, they don't want to tackle him anymore, or they get tired, or they get out of position, or he runs through tackles. Continue to feed him the ball. He's having that kind of game.
Yeah, might they get him the ball in some space in some different ways here. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he could scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
27-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that one. I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns.
16 yards, a first down.
And the Titans first down.
A shotgun snap for Watson. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Falcons' 45-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The Titans on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
First down, London.
They keep it with Henry on first down. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Watson off play action. His throw incomplete. He was trying to get it to A.J. Brown that time, and it's 3rd and short.
Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 3 yards.
Here's Watson. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
You got to give some credit. They're able to hop up in the air and bat that one away. And that's frustrating for an offensive lineman because the only recourse is when he goes in the air to try and get some type of a pop or a shove, hoping to bring his arms down.
Good. Makes the score Titans 9. Falcons.
So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
9-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
At the 41.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, McLeod. This into the hands of his running back, Ronald Jones. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
On 3rd and 2, McLeod. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
7-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. And that trims the lead to 3. It's 9-6 now.
Falcons.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well inside the 25. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
On 2nd and 10, Watson got his man there complete to Gallup. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Watson is going to find his running back. It's complete. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. On 2nd down now, it's Henry, and this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Zach Cunningham.
And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it.
With the score, Titans.
The Titans hold the lead, and they'll get the football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any run...
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It's Jeffrey Simmons that time who got in to record the sack. Throwing on 3rd and long. McLeod, the left side completion to Jones. And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up 4th down. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And that will come the offense as they take over. Now they try the right side here. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Draw play. This is Henry. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. Call it an 8-yard gain. Much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll run it again with Henry. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Throwing on first down. McLeod. That'll be caught. It's Steven Sims. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. From the gun. McLeod able to connect with Mims. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked out before he can get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McLeod. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. That one good for 26 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And they'll try to run the option here. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. To throw on 2nd down. McLeod looking for Mims, but this is intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line.
By the Titans. They'll take over.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
3 yards.
Watson on 3rd down. Caught on the right side by Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try to take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
The 28-yard line.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
On first down, Jones. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McLeod is going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun. McLeod, short throw to the tight end Thomas.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. Again, it's Henry. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And it's
from the gun. Watson into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And Charles, we've seen almost 3 full quarters now, and neither offense can really get it going. Neither has hit the end zone, and neither side seemingly can make that big play.
But the game hasn't been devoid of action because these two defenses, they've taken over and they've slugged it out. But I think you're exactly right. We're at that stage of the game now where one of these offenses, if they make a big play, that could be the difference.
Back now here on EA Sports. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
40 yards on the punt, 2 on the return, and the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. A throw left side to start out. That's complete. Not much there, only a yard.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march off another 15 against your squad.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go again to Jones. And he is going to get this close to the first down markers. He's brought down at the Titans' 37. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. Here it's 3rd and 2. The give is to Jones. And Jones is not going to have the first down as they stop him short. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at their 49.
Operating from the gun, Watson. He'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 11 yards there. 1st down.
First down.
Now it's Watson. They set up the screen for Henry. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
From the red zone now, Watson. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And the Titans are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. From the gun, Watson. That'll be caught by Brown. Touchdown, Tennessee.
A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans are going to retake the lead.
And that touchdown ends a streak for lack of...
Tucker McCann for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count.
16.
Extra point right down the middle. And that gives them a 3-point lead. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down. Operating from the gun. McLeod, throw left side complete. That's Jones. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw on 2nd down. McLeod. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Incomplete.
From the gun, McLeod. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 68 yards receiving now for him in the game. And a first down on that last catch as well. Operating from the gun. McLeod, open man here. Sims complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
Again, it's Jones. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Give him the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
Well, sometimes, Brandon, there's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. McLeod, he'll find Williams on the slant. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Don't do us like that.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something more on 2nd and goal here. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And goal.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
Good. That ties the game at 16.
Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
Watson on 1st down. And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
At the 30-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson, they'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he goes out right around the 39.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Now it's Watson. Quick slant to Brown. 7 yards, the pickup there. Watson trying to get his guys moving. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Brown. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
And the Titans' 1st down.
Watson. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
And 4. At the Falcons' 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll keep it on the ground. Henry. And he will be very close to a 1st down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside. And this one is right down Broadway. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Back to throw.
Going right back to Jones. This time the connection made.
Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Off play action. McLeod. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Down to a knee here. The defense still with a couple of timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game.
Vaya nervios,
And they
qué
will
partido.
take a knee here. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. And they'll indeed take a knee.
Well, Brandon, they're getting to 2-0, and this time they're able to take a knee at the end and secure the victory.
Preseason, coach said their goal, they obviously want to win everything. He said, I think we can get off to a 3-0 start. Well, here they are looking at 2-0 right now. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed,